All right, hey, it's JB with Austin Homebrew Supply, and this is a fantastic day. I'm here with Corey Martin with the Austin Zealots. So, cheers, Corey.
Cheers, JB.
Corey just won the Sam Adams Longshot competition, so we're going to get to that here in just a little bit. But just wanted to talk to you a little bit today, Corey, about we're going to get to the competition, but man, that's just so exciting. But tell us a little bit about it. This wasn't something that happened overnight. So, and I know you've been doing business with Austin Homebrew for a long time.
Yes,
so,
probably since I started brewing, actually. It's probably pushing 18 years now. I started a friend in the Air Force. He's like brought in a Zymergy magazine. I fell in love. He's like, yeah, if we gave you a Zymergy magazine months ago, it would have done me a favor to shut you up. So I was like, yeah, I just sat there and studied it front and back, became an instant member, started going around learning much I could about homebrew 18 years ago.
Awesome.
And I joined the Zealots 18 years ago, or probably 17 maybe after I started doing that. Got married roughly around the same time. My wife likes to say, well, yeah, you got married and I drove you to homebrewing, which is partially true. But yes. But yeah, and I went to All Grain probably shortly after I started.
Okay.
And been brewing ever since then. I started competing probably 12 years ago with the advice of our former president of the club, our primary fermenter, Mark Martin. He encouraged me, he said, man, you're making good beer. We got to get this going. And sure enough, I started winning a few medals here and there. Next thing you know, bam, 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 here we are. But as far as the Zealots go, I mean, back then, we were 12, maybe 15 people at a meeting. And that was it. And I was like, wow, okay, it's pretty small. Now we are roughly pushing about 50 to 70 people every month.
Well, that's
a lot of new faces. Mm-hmm. Great club. Great club. In fact, last year we actually, for the first time, won the Lone Star Circuit. Now, the Lone Star Circuit, it's a series of 8 homebrew competitions in Texas, meant to promote homebrewing in the state of Texas. And basically points are awarded for how many members of your club actually place first, second, third. And the most amount of points in the year, win an award.
Sure.
So this year we're poised to win it again, so the Zealots are rocking on.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And this is actually the award right behind you here, so that's very cool. Yeah, that's a big deal in Texas because there's a number of different homebrew clubs that are
very competitive
vying for that award.
Yes. Yes, very competitive.
You crushed some feelings when you took that home.
They're all good. They all get it.
That's awesome.
It's all pretty much a spirit of camaraderie amongst all of us, in my opinion.
That's fantastic. So that's a little bit about your background. So obviously you won this competition. So there was a lot of the background learning and brewing through the years that all culminated into this brand new, your own poster, Sam Adams Longshot winner. Now, as I understand it, the competition goes something like there is 3 different winners. One from within the Boston Beer Company, right? And then 2 homebrewers that are, and you were one of the homebrewers, obviously.
Yes, I am.
Awesome. So what was the beer, and tell us how you got there.
Well, the whole thing about Sam Adams Longshot competition is kind of what I gather, is that it's Sam Adams' way of giving back to the homebrew community. Their whole philosophy is, well, all this craft brew movement, the whole thing, the boom in the last few years, all the brewers I know that are professional now were once homebrewers like you and me, JP.
Right.
So this is their way of giving back and giving that experience to, the common Joe, the guy that doesn't have the money to open up the brew pub, but is able now to go into the store and see his beer on the shelf.
That's cool.
And it's way cool. I can't wait till it comes
awesome.
out.
So when do you anticipate it being out on the market?
It will be, they say, February, March. So yeah, I'll be out there then, and hopefully it comes out really good. And the GBF serving it was great. Got a great response from all the people I was serving it to. Of course, I was, happy as a lark for 12 hours. I'm still happy.
And you got to meet Jim.
Jim's a great guy.
That's awesome.
And it's definitely has a very personal experience for somebody that's so high up in the industry. He remembers his roots, and that's why he likes to do this competition.
That is very cool. Mm-hmm. We all, I personally remember a couple years ago when there was a hop pinch, and they really stepped up, and they offered hops to the small craft brewers. That was a really nice gesture.
He said he had extras, and he's like, and actually, little known fact that the Hallertau crop was before Jim was actually saved by Sam Adams, because they went out and he contracted these hops from Germany that nobody else was buying.
That's
So
awesome.
they supplied the whole. I love that hop. Yeah.
So they've obviously been a crucial part of the whole scene for a long
Yes.
time. So.
Yes.
Well, that's fantastic, Corey. Well, man, I can tell you from myself personally and from Austin Homebrew Supply and also just from everybody in the community, we're really proud of you. All right?
Thanks. I appreciate it.
So, cheers.
Cheers.
Congratulations, man.
Salute.
There it is.
Austin Tips over here. He's a local district manager with the brewery. I was fortunate enough to be sitting behind Corey and Angela on the flight on the way out to Great American Beer Festival, so I made sure to tap him on the shoulder and introduce myself as soon as I saw his Longshot t-shirt. But tonight's really about honoring him and what St. Adams is about. We started as a homebrew in Jim's kitchen in 1985. We won that medal at the Great American Beer Festival. We're really here to celebrate what it is we're all interested in, what our common interest is. Beer brings everybody together. It's a very, very exciting thing for us to have someone local to Austin win something like this. It's quite an honor. I think it means a lot to what it can do for craft beer, for St. Adams, and what it can do to Austin and putting Austin on the map in terms of respectable home brewers and people that are doing something recognized not only on a national level but a worldwide level. So congratulations to Corey.
Here, here.
Homebrew Supply. They've been very instrumental in helping us coordinate activities around homebrewing with a lot of our customers in Austin, with our wholesalers, and we hope to start incorporating the zealots into that as well. So I'm going to turn it over to Corey and let him say anything he wants.
To thank Megan and the whole Boston Beer Company for one of the best experiences of my whole life. I can't express in words how this competition has really just come out. Thank you, JB and Austin Homebrew Supply for the years of products and support. And one thing, a message I can get across to you, and Megan kind of touched on it, is like the whole homebrew communities kind of spawned this whole craft brew movement. I mean, not only Jim Cook, every craft brewer I know started pretty much as a homebrewer. So it's like, we probably got some here that are going to inspire to do the same thing. And I'm looking forward to tasting and drinking all y'all's beers. And if anything else, if you don't enter this contest next year, I'm telling you, you're making a grave mistake, because it doesn't cost anything to enter, but it's the rewards when it could be you doing this instead of me.
What did you win?
I won the Longshot competition. I won with my Munich Dunkel. My face will be on the label come February. I don't know if that's good for you. If you get label approval or anything, but we'll see. But you get a free trip to Denver and $5,000 to spend on whatever. So,
Whatever Angela wants, right?
yeah, whatever Angela wants to spend on. Over the years, she's let me spend way more than that. So, anyway, cheers to all you guys. Thanks for coming out.
Level domination.